So how much damage would this ultimate be? Kingyuan in 2.7 might be busted 400k, and we still have 10 stacks of lightning. We're about to do a million, no? And 700. Okay, man. Hello, internet! It is that time of the week. It's Sunday. That's like the lamest joke ever. Well, today we have an early access showcase of Sunday, and let me tell you, he is busted, dude. Before we start, no disclaimer. MDC are from the Creator Experience server, so things are subject to change. And to start, let's just check out all of them tags. Go ahead and take a picture if you need. Here's the ultimate, which is actually not that long in terms of like text length, all things considered compared to everyone else. Here we have the Lightcone, which is one of the most busted thing ever. Like, mainly I'm gonna bring your focus down to here where it recovers skill point for 2 instances of skill or ultimate that you use. You know why this is broken? If you pair this with the broken skill here that says after using the skill on the Beatify, which is your ultimate target, recovers a skill point. That's right, you can infinitely use your E to then regain a skill point, then use Alt or E again to regain another skill point through your Lightcone. That is just so unfair, but you know what? Continue with the showcase of the text if you need it. Here we have everything. I mean, I pretty much already showed this, but hey, you need it there right there. And for Sunday, this will be the build. I have the Relic Ordeal 4P7 with Lushaka. They're all really good for someone like Sunday. And here we have the stats of each of these pieces. With all that combined, you get a stat line of 161 for that 3-turn cycle and 200 crit damage, considering his ultimate scales off the crit damage. And finally, here are the information on the Eidolons, which, well, I will tell you right now that you should go for the Lightcone first and then care about the Eidolons. This thing is just too good with him, man. You don't want to miss this one. And his best partner in crime will be, of all the people, man, why Kingyuan did. And here will be my Kingyuan stats. 64 crit rate, which is rather low, but thankfully, how you've seen this coming. So Sunday actually has another broken part to him with his talent. 20% crit rate will be gained when using the skill. Yeah, it's a really simple description. It's one sentence, but it's just so strong, no? Like, gosh dang. Yep, enough yapping. Let's just go ahead and show you the absolute best Jingyuan team right now. TLDR. This is enough to match a Feixiao team. Of course, there's some RNG to it though. But before that, let's just check out some information about Sunday using his technique here. And let me tell you, the technique that Sunday has is gonna be actually quite valuable. I mean, there's no reason for you not using it anyway, but essentially it gives like 50% damage increase for like 2 turns after using our skill, which will be on Jingyuan. Now we have Sunday taking a turn here. Notice this, one of the major traits allows him to get 25 more energy, so that's gonna allow us to use 1 skill, and we're gonna get ultimate right away. With our skill here, check out Jingyuan. He's gonna take a turn from here right now with Lightning Lord alongside him, just instantly take a turn. Notice the skill point as well. You'll notice we did not gain anything. The reason being I've yet to use my ultimate on Sunday, you need to use your ultimate to land the Beatified state on your ally and then use your skill in order to recover a skill point here. Speaking of which, let's check out the ultimate. You get more crit damage based on Sunday's crit damage. You get our energy regen by 20% as well, and of course the Beatified state. And there is a major trait that allows him to regenerate 40 energy if your ally has less than 40. So instead of 20%, it's instantly 40. It overall means you get more energy though, so it's gonna be a good thing. Let's go ahead and use that. Look at him, he's just so holy. You look like the LeBron James meme with that whole Halo thing going on. But yep, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and target Jingyuan, giving him Beatified and regenerating 20% of his energy, allowing him to almost max it. Taking a look at his stat line now though, 84.8 into 367. That's a great stat line right there. I did not point this out as well, but I also regained a skill point by using the ult thanks to the Lightcone, right? I did skill into ult, so that's 2 instances, that's 1 free skill point. And finally, that's a long wide explanation. Here comes some Damajada. We're gonna use our E into our ult, and notice this damage right here on the LT. It's already gonna be quite good. And then the 10 stack Lightning Lord. We got 100k there into 10 stack. That's 280, baby. And you might tell me, yo, that is mid. What are you talking about? It's kind of true. It's not that great yet. But hey, Robin has yet to use the ult though, so let's just give him some chance. You know what I'm saying? Even as I say that though, the increase in damage is already quite obvious, right? I could definitely tell that the damage has already been increased. But here comes the fishies, and we're gonna have Sunday's second turn right here. I'm gonna use an E now. Take notice of the skill points. From this point on, we're targeting Beatified Jingyuan, which is gonna go for 3 turns. So let's just go and do that. I spend 1 to gain 1 right there. What the flip, dude? How is this so good? And now I only have 3 stacks of Lightning Lord, and this is gonna be the main game with him. You want to increase the stacks of Lightning Lord to the maximum that you can every time he takes a turn. That is why this team is so good. I'm gonna go and use an E and cut the Lightning Lord with Robin right here. That's gonna allow you to get another 2 stacks stacks of gosh darn Lightning Lord, and it's gonna be more damage, right? It's gonna be beautiful. Here we have Ho-Ho again. Let's just touch whoever. We're gonna have Sunday to push Jingyuan. I would ideally have Sunday go after Jingyuan here, but I don't think that's possible, so let's just go and do that, and we have Beatified again, thanks to the Lightcone, right? We do get a lot of energy that way, so let's go and give another 20% energy recharge for our Kingyuan. Boom, and that is just enough for this E to get me enough for my ulti. So how much damage would this ultimate be? Kingyuan in 2.7 might be busted 400k, and we still have 10 stacks of Lightning Lord. We're about to do a million, no? And 700. Okay, man. Yep, we just did a million, guys. That is the power of Sunday. You practically like go 2 times the performance of a normal Jingyuan from before. More than that, if anything, but well, we'll just keep on going. That's pretty much all that Sunday does. It's simple. It's just a lot of damage, you know? Don't mind if I think that was a 0 cycle clear. I'm gonna go with an E right here, and from this point on, it's gonna be some RNG. That's a 5-stat Lightning Lord that did 200k. I'll have you know. What the crud is that? But yes, it's not just Sunday for sure. We also have Robin, like, you know, clearly, right? But it makes no sense for me to not use the best team, so I did it. Here we're gonna use an E. We're forced to, and let's see. Do I have enough for my ulti? I do. Perfect. That might be enough for Jingyuan's ulti, hopefully. And, no, just short. But all good. I'll just touch you one time. I have my ult almost. That's gonna go. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna go for an ult here. I don't even know where I got the extra crit rate, but I'm 94.8 now, which is great. But yes, these are the list of everything. Look at the amount of scrolls I can do. Jesus. Not to mention this. Yo, you know what? Check this out. Not only we have like 100 crit rate to 400 crit damage, we have 175 lightning damage boost. Great. That is courtesy of the skill right here that just gets you additional 50 on top of 30% damage dealt. That's just a lot, dude. But here we have Kingyuan. Let's go and use my ultimate right away. I'm hoping for a 1 cycle clear somehow. I don't think I can though, but we'll try our best. Here we're gonna do the same thing. We're using our E here, and we can use our ulti this time on a Jingyuan with lower than 40 energy. Remember what I said about his major traits. Right now I have 5 only in terms of energy. Sunday's major traits here says if your ally is less than 40 energy, you just regenerate 40 instead of 20%. So overall, that means you get more energy in total, because 20% of 130 is not more than 40. So it's just overall good. Why not get that free energy? Let's go ahead and get that. Bam. Now there's a few things I can do here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an E. I'm gonna do the same thing as before. I'm gonna cut everybody with Robin, including Lightning Lord. I'm 8 stacks Lightning Lord so far. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Sphara. Hopefully we can break you, but it seems unlikely. Here we have Sunday. We're gonna push Jingyuan. It's kind of a waste. It just gets me enough for 10 stacks. Plus, you would want to waste skill point on Sunday. If anything, I just get it back anyway, and then I get more from my Lightcone. So here comes again. Core 2. 10 stacks Lightning Lord, 430k this time. Okay, not too bad at all. We don't get enough for Jingyuan's ult though. Oh, damn, that's not good. They did kidnap Ho-Ho, which, that, I don't think that matters. Hopefully, let's see. We have Lightning Lord here. Bang, Master Stroke, 261k. We get you again. Boom, E into action, Vance, Beatified again. And this is where I shouldn't gain any skill point. I did not really point this out, but, you know, just pay attention, right? My Lightcone will be regenerating skill point every 2 instants. So I am skill point positive. I'll try and point it out later if I get the chance. But here we're Jingyuan again. We're gonna break Ho-Ho out of distress. And here we have 8 stacks Lightning Lord. How much are we doing? Boom, 430k. And a Spharox on his last legs. How about that, baby? That is just beautiful. They just hit Robin, which does not care. Yo, this is so good. Can we get 1 cycle? 1 cycle would be ridiculous, I won't lie. I'm forced to use E with Robin for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And here we have Sunday. Notice this. I have only 1 skill point left. I think my Lightcone is ready. So what it should mean is if I push Jingyuan, I'll take a skill point away, regenerate 1, and then the second one right there. Did you see that? Yo. That's from the effects of Sunday's skill plus the Lightcone. So yeah, you just gain skill point. I should not have been able to use E right now, but I can. Right, so how do we do this? I think it's going to be the same. I'm going to use my E into Robin's ultimate right away. I only have 5 stacks of Lightning Lord after all. Let's go for that right here. Boom, get the turn right there. Now then, what shall I do? I think this is where I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to use only a Q on Ho-Ho. I'm going to push Jingyuan with Sunday. Here's my E into my Lightning Lord. This is a 10-stack Lightning Lord. Can we finish this off in 1 cycle? And how much damage are we doing to 1 guy? 340k, baby. For a Jingyuan, dude, that is unheard of. I won't even lie. But yep, here we go. They're on their last leg. But here's the problem. If they kidnap Jingyuan with the hand, we might die. Let's not kidnap Jingyuan. Let's not touch the halo. Like, he is, like, in all his holiness right now. Okay, that is... Not as good as it could have been. No, what? Now I need to take one extra cycle, don't I? This is so lame, man. I don't have a choice. I gotta save Sunday. If I'm gonna, like, get this run back, I need to save Sunday somehow. And you push me back, dude. No. Alright, well, we gotta settle for a 3 cycle clear. Darn it. So lame, dude. Why'd you get rid of Sunday, man? If I just pushed Jingyuan Sunday, I easily could have gotten this. Dude, I mean, this is a 2 cycle in my book, man. I don't care what you say. And you know what? That is well deserved. Being defeated by a ho-ho, man, must be embarrassing. Yep, that is a 3 cycle clear. Should have been a 2 cycle if I just got lucky. If he kidnapped Robin or ho-ho, I definitely would have had that, right? Yep, that is how the most broken Jingyuan team in this version performs. 2 to 3 cycle clears what you can expect. I tried a Feixiao team with like the all-stars follow-up attack setup, and let me tell you, their performance is quite similar. I can only manage 2 to 3 cycle as well with Feixiao anyway, with like the normal setup without convoluted 0 cycle shenanigans, but for a Kingyuan to be able to do that is unheard of. That is crazy, you know? And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is what you can expect from Sunday. How busted of a character is this guy? Now, I will say, I'll point out the problem as well instantly first. If you don't own a Jingyuan or any summon-based character, there's really no one else that's too suitable. Yes, you can run Blade, but Blade is just not that great. In fact, I'll show you how it looks like for a little bit. It's gonna be pretty quick. I won't like finish the whole run because you just gotta compare the damage and you kind of get a feeling of it, right? But hey, we'll still showcase the damage. Why not? Let's just set up every buff possible. Obviously, we're missing a lot of damage buff from Sunday because there's no summon here, but it's not too bad. Like, we're still performing decently with this blade. You're looking like a 4 cycle clear, I think, if you just keep on doing this. So let's just buff you up. Here we go. Get our Beatify up again. Get our ulti as well. This should be the highest amount of damage that I can do with blade. Let's go for a freaking attack right there. It's 100k down into a nuclear bomb with the ultimate. This should do quite a bit, 160k. But as you can probably tell, unless you hit Blade right now, please do hit Blade, come on, and you do hit Blade. Alright, this is kind of just my Lightning Lord, right, which only does 160k. Compared to Lightning Lord at 10 stacks, you're doing 600, 700k, so you can see the distinctive difference here. But hey, it's not like you can't use it though. Look at them, they're also kind of low already. We're only using 1 cycle for this one. Not too shabby at all. You can definitely pull him and use him with your blade. Although if you have a sparkle though, there's kind of no point, at least in the setup. And that will be the full showcase of what Sunday can do. Honestly, man, if I have a Jingyuan, I really recommend you getting him. It is a whole different game, man. Jingyuan just feels so good now. 100% honesty with you though, Sunday would not be that good with pretty much anyone else. Like, you could just use a sparkle instead if you were going to use someone else. But not that it's bad though. Like, imagine if you can use Dan hang with him, it's gonna work fine. You get energy regen, right? That's not gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be exceedingly, you know, better than the ones that we already have. I straight up think it is better though, considering if you get the Lightcone, you get the regenerate skill point. Like, it's like energy regen plus skill point regen plus action advance. No one else can do all of that together. But for most of us though, if main Jingyuan, you definitely want to pick him up. It's either that or you're investing him for the future, which I really recommend you doing, because they basically hinted us hard that in the future there's gonna be summon based DPS. There's no way to just release this guy just to buff up Jingyuan. Impossible that's the case. In the future there's gonna come a period where you see summon based DPS being the meta, and you don't want to regret not getting yourself Sunday. As Eminem says in one of his songs, Saturday to Sunday, Monday, Monday to Sunday. I probably like mistook the lyrics. I have like 0 musical genes, okay? Yep, that will be all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm having a lot of fun with this guy, and I'm gonna cook up more fun stuff with him. Do give me a sub if you would like, and that is all. Take care.